We're joined now by the director of AHRD, Mr. Frank Roberto, to talk about a campaign his agency has launched, something he dubbed Hire Local.
That's right. That's
Thanks
right.
for joining us.
Oh, no, thank you. Pleasure's mine. And we're just, you know, the theme is always now on the island, you know, buy local and stuff, but we're really for AHRD, Agency for Human Resource Development, is to hire local. And really with this, you know, we can help people down to the youth, in school, out of school, adults, displaced workers or dislocated workers, and really what we're doing is we're partnering up with the mayors to have our one-stop career centers out in the villages. Mm-hmm. So with that, you know, I mean, there's barriers for different, I mean, for people, transportation, what have you. So we want them to go to the mayors, and also the mayors know their people. We want to also train the mayor staff to understand how to pre-qualify. You know, hey, this program is great for you. We also are going to have work keys assessment out there at the mayor. So it's a win-win situation, and really we're just trying to change the mindset of also the employers. So it's a win-win for both the people of Guam, you know, hire local, and also for the employers to come down and says, hey, you know, Frank, we need 7 people on this, and we've already did the assessment. And they've met those standards, you know, looking for information, math, and English on the work keys assessment. But more importantly, it's really, you know what, I mean, we're down here in Anigua, right. You know, the GCIC building, first floor. We want to go out. We're going to come after you and say, hey, listen, you know, folks, there's jobs out there. Really, there's tons of jobs. It's just, you know, and I've been sharing this throughout, is all I'm asking personally is that you come down with the right attitude and the commitment, whatever it's going to take. And I believe that's one of the key ingredients. The job will be there. We're going to help you find employment. We're going to educate you. We're going to train you. We're going to put you in federally funded programs, even up to 100%, where an employer can pick you up 100% if you have never worked before. So that's our work experience. We pay 100% for 1 year, so that in the hopes of, you know, after 1 year with the employer training you, they're going to hire you. We also have the on-the-job training that we pay 50%, and the employer picks up the other 50%. So there are a lot of, and you know, if we can get our people placed out at work, we're looking for more dollars coming in from the federal government just to help us continue with these programs, but more importantly, having these people placed out in jobs and employers.
What prompted this effort? Has there been any statistics that show more of our locals are unemployed?
I mean, there's a huge number, and yes, the unemployment, but you know, Nick, wow, there's a number that staggered me. There's actually 20,000 to 25,000 able-bodied people that are out there that are really not doing anything. But yet, we're looking for workers from you know, the H2B to come in. Mm-hmm. You know, we have a great plan, you know, really coming up, where we bring in the employer. You know, the employer says, hey, I need 7. And so the people apply. What we want them to do is that, since they're already interested, and what we'll do is, listen, Mr. Employer, what is it going to take for these people to get up to that standard, but we'll pay for it. So it's a win-win situation. You're not, it's difficult to find people right off the bat and say, okay, I'm going to go bring in people from off island. You know, you're going to be paying so much cost already. But give us the opportunity to train these people, pay for that training 100%. And they're already in work, so that's a positive placement for us.
And the funding, you said, comes in through the federal government?
Yes, this is through the Workforce Investment Act. You know, currently we get $3.2 million, you know, and this is about for our people here. Mm-hmm. You know, we're like, again, I'm just, at our agency, everybody knows it's not business as usual. We're thinking outside the box. Let's go out. Let's forge partnerships. But really, we're keeping data on all these partnerships that we have, so that, you know, is it working? Is it not? What do we need to? Because without data, I mean, you know, we can't come up with plans. So I'm really excited, and we need to start and really need to hire local. We need to change, and really what I'm hoping that through this efforts, we're not an entitlement center, but we're looked at as a true career center, and change the mindset, because really AHRD is the last person you want to look at for people, but we're going to change that. I'm hoping we change that.
But more people come to this agency,
more
jobs.
For more jobs, and also what I'm currently working on with our staff, and the staff have bought into it, is I would like the staff to take them through this transformation process and really understand what it is to be a caseworker, to be able to counsel, to be able to follow up, even to do a surprise visit. Says, hey, I'm not only restricted to the office, I'm here to find out how you're doing.
Okay.
Even with our passport to careers, where we bring in a student and say, hey, listen, you need to keep your grades up, because every time there's a break, you work and you get paid for that 80 hours. So the incentive is get good grades. We'll pay you to go through, Easter break, Christmas break, the summer, but when you're done, you'll have all the tools necessary to be gainfully employed.
Definitely some great benefits and opportunities. Just to sum it all up, if anyone wants to participate, what will they do, or what should they do, and when will we start putting the one-stop center out there in the villages?
Yeah, we're looking at March 1st as the launch date, but really right now, I mean, if you can come down, you need to register and go through the intake process. If you're job ready or not job ready, the intake people will then send you back to the right people through programs, and really do a career strategy plan, do the work keys assessment. The work keys assessment is going to be the true method, or the true process, to make sure that we take the guesswork out of a beautiful resume. But this, with the numbers coming through, I mean, all 50 states are going through it. So if you're in school and you're taking the work keys assessment, and you get the tool, the certificate after you graduate, and you get a diploma, you can actually bring that to the mainland and say, hey, I already have a silver. Okay. They'll bring you on. You get hired. So these are the things we're hoping to change.
All right, we'll see how this Hire Local campaign does. Thanks, Frank, for your time.